All right, welcome, Gypsy Mermaid here. Today we're going to be making sausages, which are incredibly easy to make, sort of. And we're going to make them sort of a Greek Mediterranean style, which means lemon and feta and tasty things. So what we're going to start with is cutting up big, huge, and honking chunks of pork and pork belly fat. That gives it the extra fat content. And then there's approximately, you know what, there's more than 5 pounds. There's approximately 10 pounds we're going to be making of sausages today. So, there's sausages forever. Okay. I have some casings, and of course, my lovely sponsor tonight. Would you like to be your name sponsor? Would you like to come over and introduce yourself to the sponsor view?
Just say Riversong is sponsoring.
Riversong is sponsoring the sausage making fest that is on right now.
Mm-hmm.
And as such, definitely has first dibs on tasties, samplies, and going home with these. If you are in the hood down here at Rivers Bend, please pop by. You can also become part of the live studio audience that also, of course, participates in samples. And a little take home. So, good times. I will start by chopping up I have a pork tenderloin and another pork tenderloin, and like I said, some pork belly. So I'm going to chop that up right over here. Let's see, you can probably see that a bit. There we go. Okay, so, which Alex sharpened because he's the sharpener. Sharpie sharpers. Come on in. Come on in. Hi.
After you, go ahead.
Come on in.
Hi, Nisha.
Hi. Come in,
Yeah, you
relax.
get to see everybody super eclectic. How is it?
Yes, absolutely. Come on in, have a seat. Grab a glass of something. There's some nibblies over there. I'm just gonna start up by chopping up
Hello.
pork right now.
This is Sherry. Have you met? Me neither. She's coming.
Hello.
She's taking off her shoes. She's also trying to. So, trying to.
Come in and sit down and
That's lovely. Hi. I'm okay.
Adriana. Yeah. Where are you from? Mexico. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. Which part of Mexico City? Really?
okay.
That's like my favorite place.
Should
Yeah.
Where are we here? Can you see? Yes, you can sort of see.
So good. Yeah, Mexican's really good.
Okay, so I need a big container here.
I'm a really good. Are you? Oh my gosh. At a restaurant back in Mexico.
What?
Yeah. Well, we all
Oh,
we
Okay.
we often cook together.
So we're gonna chop these up
Yeah, I went to Mexico City like
in sort of like chunks this size.
COVID, so like 5 years ago, and
I've got a big container in front of my head, so I can't see. Everybody can see chopping, but no head.
the situation, but
It's the mysterious meat chopper.
yeah, all the street food. Yeah.
So the key is when you're making sausages is that your meat needs to be fairly cold, not frozen, but close,
Cold.
because as the meats and the fats and the spices and everything mix together, they want to be cold so they don't what's the word I'm looking for? Totally can't remember the word I'm looking for, but it's important for them to be cold to be able to stick together and do their thing. I don't know. Does that make sense? I don't know.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Before we were friends.
All right.
Oh really? Oh, it's
So that's one bag.
There's
Big,
a plan.
massive
Yeah, that's
tubes
right.
of meat. Oh my God.
Because he was like, I don't understand like the time that you have.
Holy
because
crap.
you're-
This great big
Oh
huge
my God.
slab of meat.
Yeah.
Well, you were describing it, and then I was at Costco, and there it was. And I
It's
said,
like a
oh,
great-
maybe that's what she
It's
meant.
like a great big schlong of meat. Let's cut a half a schlong at a time. How about that? Oh my God. It's huge.
Really? Yeah. I came when.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're just going to continue cutting these up into chunks that are going to be pliable for the grinder.
Yeah, sure.
Just lavender lemonade.
Yeah,
that okay?
Yeah, sure.
All
That's
right.
so soft. That's so exciting. I feel like this whole year has been such
Woo.
a
Good times. Good times.
Yeah, I do like
Oh, there's a little bit of frozen bit in the middle there. That's good.
What would be that nothing happened because of COVID and everything was
Oh my
like,
goodness.
fired.
Yeah, I was picturing 5 pounds and I thought, wait a minute. I think that schlong is much bigger than that. Oh, but that's awesome. That's okay.
I'm sure there's always other things to do with
No,
it,
there's
too.
no. I was told to make 10 pounds of sausages. That is absolutely fine.
Okay.
We will have more sausages.
This is okay too. These are
Yeah, please help yourself.
Um,
Whatever you want there.
this is such a. It's kind of. There's one cupboard up here. That's totally a man's cupboard. A man lived here. For sure. One cupboard. Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's under cupboards, but they're a pain in the ass to get to,
I
right?
know. Sheesh. I see these new kitchens. Mind you, the new kitchens have the pull-out.
Oh,
things.
those are much better.
Yeah, I
those
like
are
those.
great.
My mom
We have-
actually built them in about 40 years ago. She put them, had a carpenter come and build them in.
Nice.
Yes.
She lives in my mom's house and we love her.
Oh, one's little, one's big. I thought they built the same size.
I am worried about bringing her on the plane because of her size and weight.
Okay.
With me in the cabin, she has
That's a great big amount of meat there. That's good. And then we'll get another container, make some more meat, because cutting meat is fun. Ha ha ha. We're going to be making, like I say, it's a Greek Mediterranean style, so obviously there's going to be lemons involved. Lemons. Oh. Lemon rind, more importantly. This is pork tenderloin that I'm cutting up right now, because usually you can get a pretty good deal on pork tenderloin. So if you can buy a great big huge ginormous one at Costco or something, like this ginormous piece that we have here, which is about 9.5 pounds of meat, was about $27 at Costco, Canada. Just to let you know. Okay. hang on.
I'm Sherry, by the way. I live on Route 7.
Ah, another container.
Means dear one. Oh, I want to.
Spanish is Ceres. Really?
Okay.
Say it again. Teresa. I love that. You can call me that.
Okay, Ceres. You will be having. Oh yeah, Jade. I actually believe.
Wait, what am I going to be then?
Michelle. You're
I-
Michelle.
I'm always Michelle, damn it. That doesn't, never changes. It doesn't matter what language it is. Oh well, that's okay.
They call me Jupron.
That's why I named myself Gypsy Mermaid. Ball.
Ceres.
Okay.
It's like cerveza,
Mhm.
but.
Ding.
Perfect for me.
Is it showing on
I'm gonna get it up there.
the Facebook and such?
How did your shelf go?
Oh,
Hey,
come
nice
see.
work.
Ta, 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 ta. So now I'm behind the shelf while I'm cutting things, because the camera's over there. But
Hey, awesome job. Love it.
thank you, thank you.
Very cool.
Yeah, it's a rough job. It's not finished and finite.
Yeah.
It is very rough. It's not sanded.
Yeah.
It is very it was quick and quick and nasty, you might say. And this piece of table was a scrap from a previous project that the house did.
Okay.
And so it was, I'm like, oh my God, that's perfect. So it just needs to be trimmed and sanded on the edges
Cool.
and stuff. But it works in the meantime.
Nice. You had a
Absolutely.
vision. You made it happen. That's
Absolutely.
Awesome. Is this the bread that you made?
Yes. Now, one thing about putting banana bread with the apple and the cinnamon bread, it was terrible because it actually, everything now tastes like banana. And
And were you making bread today? 'Cause
I
could
made
smell
regular
it.
bread,
It's
yes.
like, I had a friend over, she's like, someone's making bread. I was like,
Yes, there's a half a bun of one there, and there's some in the oven still, just sort of
Nice.
keeping toasty-ish.
Sherry, was that you that made the cheese bread?
Yes.
It was very tasty.
Yes,
Yeah.
cheese bread. These are little cheese buns that I made. Same idea.
Crisscross pull apart. Loaf
Uh,
with the cheese and
no, it was like a full-on loaf. It was free.
yeah, that was
she
Michelle.
made it.
Yeah, that was Michelle.
Yeah. Do you want anything to eat?
I'm fine.
Yeah. I might try. Ooh, okay, which one's your fave?
Okay, and I've got your burger with a couple. See, I'm not a fan of banana bread, but I like the apple.
I might
but,
try
everything
this.
tastes like apple. Yeah, that's.
I'm sorry I'm not giving you the guided tour, Adriana, but if you want to wander around, feel free to go and explore.
Me later.
Oh, what's that? Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it tastes like
Banana.
And why is that?
Because it was on the plate with the banana. Yes.
It
So
sounds
that's
like
the
my
apple.
thing is messaging, but I can't tell.
Everything tastes
Can't tell right now. Still
So
cutting
that's why I
meat.
put yours into
Probably should have
separate
cut this
bags.
earlier, but oh well. I wanted to show you the sheer velocity of how much freaking meat we have here.
Do they? Oh, good. Okay.
Thank you.
Now, obviously, you can do sausages on a smaller scale. You can do them with
I put
less pounds of meat, and then but you have to adjust your salt and seasoning percentages then. So generally for 5 pounds of meat, you're going to put in, I would say 5 teaspoons of salt and 2 teaspoons each of whatever your spices are for whatever version you're doing. And like I say, we're doing sort of a Greek Mediterranean today, so it's going to be things like coriander and lemon, zest, pepper, salt, probably some paprika,
Yes.
garlic,
I'm trying to get it on
that sort of thing.
the station.
Whatever I remember.
Mexico City, I was vegan, so I'm only eating like. Really? Mexico City.
Ow!
No, but there was so much.
Okay, so these
I was surprised.
are pork belly. Pork belly. So it looks like a big huge slab of bacon, which is sort of similar to what it is, but has a nice fat content and also has some meat content in there. So we're gonna dice that up too.
Humans.
Come on.
What's her name?
Is it not letting you in?
Do you know what her name is, Sherry?
The short hair is Anna and the long hair is Leela. It's a nice fat content and also has some meat content in there. So we're gonna dice that up too. There we go.
And then where were you guys eating before here? Princess.
And yes, I did apprentice as a butcher at a butcher shop in West Vancouver, Park Royal.
Because I feel like
Peter Black Butcher and Son. That was fun. That was a good month of my year.
Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist.
Great.
Peter was looking for a houseboat like from a long time ago, and he's I don't know how you call the people that real estate. Yeah. And
Realtors, yes.
real estate, agent. Kate had she found this place, the houseboat. She found it Facebook, I think Facebook Marketplace, and she showed it to Peter, and then we came on December, and I love the place. I was like, I love this place.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I love that.
Welcome.
Yeah.
It's such a character.
Yeah.
I love the character of it.
Yeah. The only thing is that it's really far from everything.
I know, right?
Well, it's
Yeah,
not too far. Where I find that because I drive Uber and I drive film industry, I go all over the place.
Because you drive, I don't drive.
Well, okay, well if you don't drive, it's a pain in the ass, yeah.
Like,
But if you drive, it's like 20 minutes to everything.
Drive.
Did
In
you?
Mexico, yeah.
Oh wow.
And Mexico is a cow, so it's not so bad. It's not going to be so bad for me here. But I just learned how to drive, and I don't have a driver license here.
Yet.
Yeah.
Yet.
If you want
Qualify
to
that.
trike, you can borrow my trike.
Not right.
Because you could actually get down to this.
Bicycle with 3 wheels.
Yeah. It's an adult
Tricycle.
trike. Yeah. Because you can get down to Queensboro Because Dorothy and Caroline, she walks down there all the time.
I'm feeling lazy, but it's moving.
Yeah.
It's not morning sickness. It's,
The morning sickness.
Oh, it could be because the boat went past and the whole house is moving. Our float home here probably moves a little bit more than yours does because we're right on the edge. But we've also got a lovely view out there. Okay, so meat is chopped up. Yay! So now
Yeah.
we're gonna do the meat grindy part. Yay!
I
Get
don't
rid of
get
this.
that.
Here's the point. Clean as you go. Clean as you go. Otherwise, you're going to have a sink full of crap to deal with at the end, or somebody else is going to have to deal with it, and that's just not cool. So, clean as you go. There you go.
Did you?
Maybe it wasn't them.
I guess you're not coming. I
Mar.
texted him this morning, but he didn't answer me, so.
They're both bad.
Boink.
I don't understand that. Text. Well, I'm done to start texting, but he doesn't This is our neighbor that, just on the far side there.
Okay.
Stands some-
Oh.
he next to us, a house.
Swing. Okay, so now we're going to do the grindy thing. This is the fun part.
So,
This is the part where we make lots of noise and we use the toys and
only 75.
it is all the good. This isn't the sausage filling part. This is just the grinding of the meat. Yes, grind the meat. So we're gonna move the bowl. I'm gonna aim this down a little bit so you can see the grinding. So the meat is gonna go in here and it's gonna come out here. Hang on, just a minute. Whoop. Bend. There. Whoa. Come out here and go into the bowl. Excellent. There we go. So let's grind, shall we? Hopefully I put in the plates the right way and it will grind and not do weird things. We want that on 4. I have no idea what that is. Is that 4? Let's try. 4. A little bit slower, There we go. Okay, so let's put through some meat first. Yeah. I just built this shelf here yesterday, this one. So, ooh, look! So this is the pork belly coming through right now, and I'm going to put some meat in on top. And we're going to use the plunger. This is for meat. In here. Don't get weird. Alright, in you go, buddy. What's the problem here? What are we thinking here? You go in there. There we go. Yeah, now we're cooking with fire. I might have made the chunks too big. So when you're cutting your meat, make sure that it's the right size. If it's too big, it won't fit in the hole. Yeah, I'm bad. Always use the plunger, don't use your fingers, it says. But damn it, get in there. I might have to cut these suckers a little smaller. Splooge. Yeah, baby, get in there, do your thing. I know this content is a little bit different from when I was traveling around in the Gypsy Caravan all over North America. That was slightly different content while I was interviewing people. And now I'm grinding meat, making sausages. It is all the good. It is all the good in so many different ways, it's crazy. Alright, big chunk in you go. So I'm trying to go back and forth between pieces of leaner meat to more fat so that we get it more evenly mixed and blended in here. And then afterwards we're going to add the spices and the salt and all the good stuff. And then we'll blend it up, and then we'll make some sausages with it. Probably put it through the thing again, or not. I don't know. We'll see. See how she goes. We'll see how she goes. Damn, that's a lot of meat. Can you imagine if you were grinding out of a body, how much meat this would be? Crazy! Don't do that, though. No. Delete that! Let's not think sickly now. What? I'm just babbling to myself over here. Don't worry. Nothing to see, or nothing. Something to see. Sweet. Big old chunks of pork. And you don't want to push down too hard with the plunger here, because if you're pushing too hard, you're going to be putting strain on your lovely KitchenAid, and that would be bad. So just hard enough that it goes through, but don't push so hard that you're going to be breaking pieces of the machinery. That would be bad. We don't want to do that. Oh my God, there's going to be so many sausages. So many sausages. Fat in there. Another chunk of fat in there. Get in there, you. Squeeze! And this little piggy went. Wee, 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 wee. Oh, the whale! There's dribblings of pork fat coming down the side here. No. That would be bad. You would get sick doing that. Don't eat that. Raw pork dribblings are not for licking. They lick some great. Oh, Tyree's calling me again. Hang on. Oh, there we go. And you're live. Okay, meet, in you go. So Tyree is on the way. Excellent. Good times. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? Yeah. Go, pork belly. Get in there. Big old bowls of meat. I should make an apron or something. I used to have really cool aprons, but I don't know what happened though. I think they got lost somewhere. I need aprons. I need big industrial, roar, but cute at the same time. Is there such a thing? Cute but industrial aprons? Is that a thing? We're gonna have to stop for a wine break in a minute here, because this bowl is almost full. Where is that? I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna have to find another big bowl. Put it in that. Woo-hoo-hoo! Look at all that meat! It's crazy! Belly fat, belly fat! Turkey pork! So it is actually easier to do this when you have two people doing it. Usually I do this with my hubby, Alex, but he's on the island right now. Hi, Alex. This is one of our favorite couples things to do, is make sausages. It's a fun thing. Anybody can do it. It's all good. Whoops. Scrooge. Sweet. Oh my god, this bowl is totally filling up. Like, it's almost full entirely. I'm gonna have to stop in a second and get another bowl or something. Something magical will have to happen here. And usually I like adding bacon as well to this, but I do not have any bacon, so wah wah. We will be adding wine. Usually I add white wine to Greek Mediterranean, but today we're going to add red wine because that's what I have on hand. Use what you got. That's the plan. That is always the best method. Use what you have on hand. Oh. I have no idea if you can even hear me. Can you hear me at all? Grinding the meat, it's true, that's what I do. Grinding the meat, not the fingers, no. Just the meat. That's already cut up, because I cut it up. Swing. Excellent. What now? Oh, okay. Cool. Vote! Okay. So now, I'm going to shift this and put this bowl over here. Oh my god, it goes on! There is so much meat, oh my god, it just goes on and on. Sherry, how much room do you have in your freezer? Okay, good, because I'm sending home lots of sausages. Yeah, I've got another bowl here, and I'm going to have to get another one. And another bowl. I might need another bowl, yes. Okay. I would love to try some of that wine. Hang on. I have pork hands. I have medium. Through my mouth hole? Awesome. I'm self-entertaining. Oh my god. Sherry, do you have any cheap, inexpensive white wine that you need to get rid of?
No.
Like a cup of?
No.
Or 2 cups of it?
I have a glassy Felix, but I'd hate to open it full.
No.
I think I know where we could find one. Janet.
Yes! Knock on her door. I thought she was supposed to be going to see her. I think she called me. She said she was going to come over, but she's a vegetarian, so she gets squeamish watching. I know. But she said she was going to come. Yeah, go ask her if she has some cheap white wine, that I can throw in here. Because I totally forgot the wine part.
Is there a cup that I can take through? I'll take my 2 cupper. I'll go get my 2 cupper. In a big bowl. Yeah?
Oh, yes, please.
Yes, we're ready. Be right back.
Okay. I can probably make this do. plate, and then I can use this bowl. Yeah, that'll work. It's getting juicy. It's spurting out. It's like. Yeah, I absolutely love this KitchenAid. It's awesome for everything. Awesome. Oh, it makes such a weird noise when the fat comes through. It's like. Okay, oh my god, we're almost down to the bottom of the meat. Holy guacamole. Almost. Not quite, but almost. Meat transplant. Transplant from one bowl to the other. We'll make two. That's okay. Okay. Last couple ginormous slabs. Get in there. Scooch. There we go. Oh, it is quite the droning noise though. Just about there. Holy guacamole. Are we almost down to the last couple, maybe? Slimy. Yeah, that's a lot of meat. Oh my god. Splooge. Oh my god, the last piece. Yes. Excellent. Holy crap. Woo! Grindy but grindy. I guess if I was a professional YouTuber, I would edit all this down to like 10 seconds. Instead of hovering with 30 minutes of this shit. 30 minutes of grinding. Oh my god. Okay. Excellent. Are we done? Just about. We're getting there. Okay, well, it's getting there. Oh, holy guacamole. Urgh. Okay. So now we're going to take all this crap apart and clean it, because clean as you go. Clean as you go.
She has all her toys here now.
Yeah, it's funny how like for kids it's just those little things like toys,
Okay.
like the comforts that they're like, oh okay, this is home now.
Yeah, my mom doesn't know that it's
There
her
we
house.
go. Yet.
Mom, I was on this really great house near the water. She's only 3. She's probably, I don't know how much 3-year-olds can
Probably
talk.
she told her about the plans and all that.
Yeah, hopefully mom should have together or not.
Okay. Boogly boogly.
Your cat has so much personality.
She's a very friendly cat.
Yeah, they just really love the attention.
And very affectionate. Like most cats don't even want to be near me.
Yeah. Where's the other cat?
Leela is the one that will come down when she's ready.
Okay.
Anna is the big love slut over there, and she'll be like, "Love me, touch me, but only where I want you to." And then Leela will come down after she feels like, "All right, they're okay." And then she'll come down, and it'll be the same thing all over again.
Tell your sister when you do.
All right, there we go. Because that's right, boys and girls, clean as you go, damn it. Okay. Good.
I am going back
For you. To sort of do that all your.
that's it for the
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Get over there.
Shabba shabba shabba.
Yeah, my stuff. I've been bringing my stuff.
Yeah.
Real live time streaming. Okay.
Well, it's okay if she does another cooking show. You can just stream it on YouTube. Yeah, totally. When you get a viewer in Mexico City, Michelle, you'll know.
Okay, I'll know then. You'll have to type in and say, "Hi, how's it going? I've been there. I know all about that place." Oops. Okay. Okay.
I'm trying to remember
So,
what area it is that
the next step, after we've ground all this enormous amount of pork meat, 10 pounds at least. I would say 10, maybe 11 at this point. Because of all the pork belly, is we need to season it. Okay, so generally for 5 pounds
Yeah, I stayed
of
around
meat,
there.
you would put in 5 teaspoons of salt, and then 2 teaspoons each of your various whatever else you're using for seasonings. So we just sort of have to multiply that a little bit. You didn't know math was going to be an actual factor in real life, did you? I'm telling you. All right, big bowl. Woohoo!
This is my biggest.
All right.
But she said
Yeah.
she doesn't have any.
Oh,
She just got out of the shower. She's gonna do her hair and then go to the store. Can you wait?
Okay, from there.
sure.
Okay.
Sort of. How long is that going to take?
I don't know.
Okay.
'Cause I don't
Well, I mean,
know
we.
how long,
we
but I
could-
brought my 2-cupper.
Okay, well, excellent. We could throw in. Look at how much meat there is. What? It's crazy. Crazy amounts. Where's my wine? Let me have some.
Have some of that.
It's time for some wine because
You're right, oh.
you cook with what you eat, and you eat with what you cook, and then you drink with what you're cooking, and then you add what you're drinking to what you're cooking. Yeah, that's the rule. That's
I
it.
would have, you know, if we were stuck, I would have sacrificed my Vassie Felix, but
No.
I hadn't found it for years. and-
No. It's all good. In fact, I have some box wine left, so I might just use a cup of that, and then if she has some after that. Are you okay?
Oh yeah, my finger gets stuck. And when
Aw,
my friend's coming over to do hand therapy on me.
copy. Okay. All right, so I'll move this back a little bit this way. So now I'm going to zest the bejesus out of a whole bunch of lemons and get that ready. That doesn't take too long to do. I will try some of your wine when you have a sec. So right now we will zest some lemons, because that is a good thing. And then we'll put it into.
Although I take,
I'm gonna zest some lemons because it's zesty. Zesty.
now I can do stuff like that.
Zest lemons?
I can.
You want to zest some lemons for me?
I certainly can.
My zester is nowhere as good as your zester. Your zester kicks ass.
Should have come here. I would have brought the. That's because that's a grater, not a zester. Is
Well-
that true?
Probably.
No, it looks like a zester. The trouble with mine is you got to be careful because you get too much of the
Yeah.
white
pith.
part, and then you're going.
No, you don't want the pith. The pith is bad.
It is.
It's very, very bitter. Alex was making hot sauce one day, and he decided he was going to use the crazy blender, the big, ginormous, juicy blender Godzilla machine that we have here. And he thought, well, I'll just throw it in there and let it take care of the whole. Just quartered up lemons and threw the whole thing in.
No.
That was the shittiest thing ever. Oh my god, we had to throw out massive amount of hot sauce that were lovingly made for hours and hours because there was so much pith in it. It was the bitter was just crazy. So you want to make sure when you're zesting not to get the white part. You just want the yellow part.
Yes. Oh, yeah. That KitchenAid, that is super. Because when we made our sausage with the grandma and the aunties,
Yeah,
it was on the shuffleboard table,
yeah.
and we had a bunch of these hand grinders. Well, I thought, how are you going to do that?
No,
Because it is so hard.
it is. When you have a hand grinder, oh my god, it's
Yeah.
forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you have a magical machine that just goes boop.
To be honest, living down here is kind of like a bit of an
Okay.
oasis away from everything.
Tell me what you think of this one.
I will.
I got this for Deb, who said she's sorry to say hi to you because she had plans for today.
Oh,
So
okay. I thought she was working or something.
yeah, she works till about 2.
And then something else.
Then she had something else. So.
Okay. Well, that's okay.
Yeah,
She can tune in and watch the 4-hour episode of making sausages.
that's what I told her.
Because it's going to turn into
That's
4
what I
hours,
told
no doubt. Sorry, we're already like at 41 minutes. But that's okay. That's all right.
Can you tell who's watching?
Hmm?
Can you tell if people are watching?
Yeah, it says if there's viewers up there or not, and if they're not, then that's fine, whatever, they can watch it later.
Yeah.
I'm not particularly bothered by it.
No. I think it's just a good outlet for you because you're so creative. Yeah. So Janet will be back with some cheap white wine.
Okay, awesome. Super. That's awesome.
Mm.
Have some, what is this one? This is a Manure, what is this one called?
It is called a.
Manuro?
Yeah,
Let's
do
try
you know
it,
that?
shall we?
It's 90 points. That's how I buy my wine.
It's nice. It's also kind of smoky. Is that right?
Okay.
Oh, it's quirky.
Oh yeah, it had a cork. I think
No, it's not smoky. It's corky.
that doesn't look like a cork. That's the lid. Oh no, it's cork.
Oh, that's cork.
It's a soap cork. Yes.
That's okay.
So I was trying to get close to an F wine, so those liquor store girls are so good. They were like, oh, this is like 38% this and then
Nice.
that's what they came up.
Nice. So I'm zesting, let's see, this is going to be 3 lemons.
Top deck too. Like
Yeah.
Deanne never used that top deck.
Oh yeah, they have
She never used that deck either.
oh the back deck.
Well, she had plants up there on the top deck. She had like all kinds of
She had hydroponics, yeah.
hydroponics and stuff. Just in case you all wanted to catch up on the gossip here in the marina.
I'm really happy for Deanne though. Like, I think she's gonna go live in a tiny house or something.
And it's so good after.
Yeah.
I really don't know what to do. Like I only came here once. That's when I went back to Mexico. Peter really like
Okay.
Everything? Yeah. You gave it your stamp.
Oops.
yeah. The first time I was like, I love it.
Yeah.
You like it? Yeah, I love it.
I love your car.
The Jeep?
On the back deck.
Oh, the car. The
Oh,
house
the-
car.
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay. 3 lemon zest.
I have an Austin,
Yeah.
a little Austin Julie. I love little cars like that.
I'm trying to
Okay.
imagine that thing going up the ramp.
So another thing to keep in mind, just this. I'll show you the casings, which are pork casings, natural. If you don't like them, well, we're eating meat. It's a carnivore kind of Metasaurus type thing. So yeah, we're using regular casings, of course. So what you do is you have to rinse them thoroughly because they have been preserved in mass amounts of salt. So you need to rinse them very thoroughly in cold water to warm water, and then let them soak for at least 30 minutes before you're going to be using them. I try and rinse them off at least 3 or 4 times over and then let them soak. But I also was reminded today from another video that if you put a slice of lemon in with them, it helps them somehow to get rid of the excess flavors of the casings themselves. Do you know where casings come from? So lemon is good.
She's been longer.
Hang on.
She was here when I came. I've been here almost 3 years the other day.
So I'll just show you these really quickly. These are casings. And basically we're going to be sliding them. This is the stop now. This is the attachment that's going to go onto the KitchenAid again when we make the sausages. So what we do is we take the casings, and what I've done is I've lubed it up with butter. You can use any kind of fat, that's fine. But if you don't lube, you're in trouble because it's a pain in the ass. I'm just saying. So basically you take the end of a casing. This is a casing. Oh, I know, gross, right? But whatever. So you find the end, find the opening, which can be annoying and time consuming and finicky. Finicky is the word I think I'm looking for. Finicky, yes. So once you find the end of it here, come on, buddy, where are you?
Little sun bunny.
Come on, man. Show me the opening. Show me the hole.
She was in Hawaii twice last month.
It doesn't get any better. It just gets worse. You know that, right? Okay. Come on, monkey do. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna find another piece in a second because this is driving me bonkos. Come on, where are you? Oh, there we go. There's the hole. Okay, so you take the hole and you slide it over. Put this down so you can see a little bit. Okay, so you take this hole. Come on, I just had you a second ago. Damn you. Down, 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 down.
I don't know if Peter's got flack from his family.
Okay, there we go. And then it's just like a balloon that you're trying to get over an air hose or an air pump or something. Same idea. You just gotta slide that sucker over. Hang on. Oh yeah! There we go. There we go. Right? And then you just slide it down. Just like that. Feed it on. This is the most time consuming apart from grinding several pounds of meat, which is also time consuming, but this one is a little bit more time consuming and finicky. So you want to try and get, yeah, that butter definitely makes it easier. And the lemon I think is helping too. Helping? Is that a word? I don't know. Right now you have a boob shot and casing sliding. Oh my god. That's terrible. Oh well, whatever, deal with it. Oh dear. I did say this was not for kids, but whatever. Okay. Come on, get on there, you. Okay, so Sherry, have you done this part before?
Yes.
Is this a part that you are okay with, or is this going to be?
That's the part I failed on.
Oh, okay.
Because I was like, I didn't have good control in even making even little sausages. I was like, blum, 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 blum.
Okay, well, this is just the putting the casing on the the nozzle.
I could do that. I was good at that.
Oh, okay. Well, come on down.
Yeah, I guess we should sort of see what you're doing.
You can tune in now or come and hover around the back. That's all good too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm just putting the first sausage casing on so we've got it ready to go. But we still have to add the seasonings and the wine and then mix up the meat, which I'm going to do I'm going to use KitchenAid for that because KitchenAid is good at mixing stuff. I'm up here. The camera angle basically right now is boobs in a sausage casing. So,
that's what my phone picks up when the picture comes up, just boobs.
Oh my god. Whatever. Use what you got. That's what
And
it is.
so the lemon, can you explain the lemon?
Okay, so the lemon helps to separate the casing from itself and make it easier to slide on. And also I've lubed this up with butter. What you can use like coconut oil, you can use whatever really, some kind of
Gotcha.
oil. Because if you don't, because I've tried it the other way and I was like, why is it so difficult?
Mhm.
It just
You rip
gets
the
stuck.
condoms,
Yeah.
basically.
You rip the
Gotcha.
condoms, that's right. So you don't want to do that. So this is the part that is finicky and takes forever. And then sometimes it's like, wee, go, 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 don't stop, don't stop, don't stop.
And then how did you mince the meat like that? Was there a which
Okay,
step
so
was that?
that was the step with the grindy machine. There's a grindy,
Okay.
yeah. Right behind you is a box.
Yeah,
If you
I
pull
see
that
it.
box out
Yeah.
there, you can see what it looks like when it's hooked up. Because I just took it off and cleaned it. Because clean as you go.
Carne y alimentos. There you go.
Wow, I have it in Spanish too. Awesome. That's impressive.
Hachoir.
Food grinder.
That is
Yes.
the best thing ever. If you
It
can
really
get
is.
You can get a hand one. I wouldn't recommend.
No. We all know that hand jobs take a lot longer than
Yeah.
machines.
Yeah. Yeah. I have my grandma's. No, I had my grandma's. I think I made my cousin take it.
Yeah, I've done that. I've also done the hand cranked ice cream machine thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's fun for about 5 minutes.
I had that too. That's when you have to encourage others to participate.
You gotta try this. It's so much fun. Here, you can take a turn next. I gotta go.
Going to my house to pick up my phone. I left it charging.
Sure.
I'll be back.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the last we saw of Adriana. She went home giggling all the way. Okay. Oh, come on, you. Get on there.
Go to Pacific Art.
Pacific Art.
Art? No. Michelle,
Pacific
I
Arts?
took a picture of Michelle and I used it on my phone because it's a lovely picture. But I go back there and buy gifts because I've got some
Oh, the place that I had my stuff at.
on Broadway.
Yeah, Pacific Art Market, which is on Broadway and Granville-ish.
Yeah.
They have they have like 40 or 50 different artists in there that basically rent spaces and sell their stuff. And they don't have to be there to sell it. They just have to load it in and price it up and off you go.
So this is the picture of her. She had her pictures there, but she was reading cards there, and except for on the card phone, if she calls, it's just boom. So-
It cuts and edits its own picture.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, no, this is what we get.
Thinks it's your face.
We don't need the face, just show the boobs. You know who it is.
Yeah. But I do love that. Jeez, I got some good stuff there. One of the ladies from
Oh
the
my god, this
library-
takes forever.
Do you want me to do?
Well, I'll tell you what, you can do the next one. How's that? Because
The lady, one of the girls I used to work
not
with,
quite done.
her stuff, and that's where I got
And
my-
what kind of meat is it?
This
Pork?
one.
This is pork.
Pork loin and pork tenderloin, both of them.
Cool.
And then we also have pork belly fat
Mm.
in here. So it's got a good,
Neat.
an extra.
And then any
Extra
like,
fat.
herbs or anything?
Yeah,
like
we're
that,
gonna
or
put
OG
in
style?
it's like a Mediterranean Greek style, this one. So it's gonna be lemon zest, wine, and salt and pepper obviously, and some smoked paprika I think, and some fresh rosemary from somebody's garden.
Mhm.
Yeah, and some
Yeah.
sun-dried tomatoes. I'm gonna dice up and throw those in there as well,
Cool.
and probably some coriander as well.
I
And-
mean, these are like far superior than anything that you could ever buy in a
Oh,
store. Like, think about all the shit they put in there.
Oh, they put so many fillers in, and I don't put any fillers
Yeah,
in whatsoever.
But, like, why do you gotta put the fillers in?
Because they want to
Cheap.
spread it,
Yeah,
spread it to make more,
totally.
and then you're getting less quality, and you're still paying, but you're not getting the
So
quality.
these encasing things, because I am taking notes. 'cause
Yep.
I really.
Okay.
This is cool.
Good.
In the encasements, where are you getting those?
The
from?
casings you can get from a butcher, a fairly decent butcher. Like these ones came
Oh,
from
you went to the
Windsor.
Or Windsor, yeah.
Windsor on Main Street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really good butcher.
Some of the butchers won't sell them to you.
Yeah, because they get.
What do they
jealous.
come in like a little bag?
It's a tiny little wee bag, and they're
Yeah.
frozen.
It
I
was 15
also-
feet.
Yeah, and I also get them from Granville Island. There's a butcher down there that's really good for that too.
Okay. Oh, Oyama sausage.
Um, It's the big one at the back on the north
Okay.
side. I'm not
Okay.
sure what the name is.
Because that Oyama sausage place at Granville Island has great sausage.
They do.
I feel like that's
Is that the one at the front?
No.
Yeah, it's near the public.
Oyama.
It's where like the olives are and all
It's
the
across from Dusos.
Oh, that might be
Yes.
the one at the back then that I'm
Mm.
thinking of.
yeah.
The bigger one. Yeah,
But they
they're.
have
to
great
line up for that one.
sausages. Yeah.
Well, you pretty much have to line up for everything now. So.
Well, Lee's Donuts and
Lee's Donuts. I love Lee's
Oyama.
Donuts.
I don't have to line up for Dusos. They like me though. They give me a free bag.
Nice. Nice.
Excellent.
Wow, it's getting pretty thick there. Woo,
Come on.
girth.
My olive vine.
So is this little contraption-y thing
This thing here?
going on the KitchenAid somewhere?
Yes, it is going to be going on similar to what the grinder was, but instead of the grinder attachment on that box picture there, this goes into it and then slips on.
Okay. And then you're just like stuffing it in, and then it's
Yes.
just rolling.
And then
out.
there's a really cool technique to making sausages. You have to make sure you have not too much air and you have actual meat going in there, not the air, because the air pockets are the things that are going to
Yes.
screw up your
Yes.
sausages and make them all weird looking and like, what the?
See, this stuff's so cool because, like, where did you learn how to make sausages?
I think it was originally my dad in the kitchen with a hand grinder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, food traditions, you know, no different than you and Alex, like pickling or doing any of the
Yeah.
cooking and stuff. Like, that stuff is just like,
This
You-
is something everyone should learn how to do.
Yeah.
Everyone should learn how to make sausages, how to pickle, how to grow food,
totally.
how to repair. I mean, this is just going off track here for a second, but this is what one of the things that I wanted to do was open a school teaching common sense, survival in the real world skills,
I think this
like
is really
gardening
necessary.
and cooking and repairing things, sewing things.
Yeah.
You know, it's just common sense stuff that you should have been taught as a kid
Mm-hmm.
if you were back in the day,
Yeah.
right?
What
But
kind of
they've
tools do you need in your toolkit? Because every household should have a little
Yeah.
toolkit.
you
Yeah.
need to have a toolkit. You need to have various drill bits and
Yeah.
sizes that are very common, and
And how to use it.
you know
Yes. Yeah,
how to
totally.
replace bits and bobs like light bulbs. A lot of people don't know how to change light bulbs properly.
Oh.
I know. I've heard and seen some strange things out there. It's like, what, you don't what now?
Like not turning off the light.
Yeah. Yeah, crazy.
No, that is, yeah, I like this sort of stuff. It is necessary.
I wanted to do that for cars too, like to continue on. And
Yeah.
what do you need to do with your car?
Yeah, like there's a lot of things on cars that you can totally do yourself. You can change your oil. You can change your blinky fluid. Ha ha ha. Or at least learn how to use the goddamn blinkers. Oh.
Do you not use your blinkers?
No. I'm just saying
Oh.
generally the people out there that don't
yeah,
use
yeah.
blinkers.
I was like, are you a non-blinker?
No, you're a blinker. You're a blinker. It's all good.
Yesterday was a really bad driving day, I must say, going into town. I mean, the traffic was horrendous.
It was Friday rush hour you went into though, wasn't it?
No, yesterday was Saturday.
Was it? Oh, well, that's even worse because everyone's like, yeah, let's go do something silly today. Woo, it's a sunny day.
And we got down to
Oh my
Marine and Fraser. And
Yeah.
all of a sudden, I was in a left-hand turn lane. I didn't
Oh.
want to turn left. It was,
And then no one wants to let you in because they think you're being sneaky.
yeah.
And you're not, you're just lost.
It was better going along Kent. I did better. But
Ken, good old
I
Ken.
know Kent.
My stomping
It's one of
grounds.
my favorite.
I used to live down there.
You did?
I lived
Where?
on Shaughnessy, which is just
Oh,
below Kent,
yeah.
just south of Kent, in an industrial parking area.
Near,
I had
like
a
Lush and all those.
yeah,
places.
I was right down there,
Cool.
Yep.
Yeah, it was such a. I literally grew up. My address growing up, 2479 East Kent Avenue.
There you
Does
go.
your dad still live there?
Yeah, that's where I'm going tonight.
Tonight?
Yeah.
Coolio.
And then my other float house that I lived on was on Borden at night.
You had another float house?
It wasn't mine. It was. That's how I got intro to float homes.
Oh, okay.
Was my ex partner lived on one at Northern Building Supply.
Oh, okay.
Just
Oh, I
underneath
love
the
Northern.
Ninth Street Bridge. Did you ever go to the diner?
I
Oh
love
my
it.
God, this is taking forever.
Oh my god, that guy is so proud of his place.
The Asian guy. Yeah.
Love him. I know, and I took Ross there and he
Holy
took his
hell!
camera with him.
Am I doing one whole freaking string here? Holy shit! I've never had one last so long. I think it's all one piece.
It's 15 feet.
It is. It's all one piece, isn't it? Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna sever this one and start again after because it's full. It's getting a little girthier.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay, hang on.
Yeah, I love Northern. They've got all the little doodads you can get. The only thing I didn't like about there was I had to open up the chain link fence every time I had to go in. And
But we had a code to put in ours.
Oh.
We had a code.
But I kind of want a gate up at the top again. What's everybody's
Yeah.
thoughts on that?
Yeah, that would be a good thing.
Because to be honest, I've taken I wake up quite early and I take the dogs out for a walk, and there's been some kind
I've
Not
seen
so-
some sketchy
not
people
so
wandering
great.
around too.
of not so great folks.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah, there have been sketchy
Yeah.
people wandering around for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that Brent out there
Probably.
doing stuff and things? Okay.
So
put that
really,
there.
in the morning there's
Yeah. Typically I don't walk and I'm like, kind of gasp. But yeah, there were some weird people that gave me weird vibes, and I was like,
Yeah.
no, I don't like this.
Yeah, there are sketch people in the hood. It's true. And, sketch people are usually desperate or tweaking on something.
Mhm.
And when I used to have the limo here, we had somebody, and it was parked on the street, farther down. And somebody came along in the middle of the night and sawed off the what the hell is it called? Catalytic converter.
Well, that's what they did on Tim's Land Rover.
Right?
Some other people. Yeah, because you can get money for it.
They shouldn't. Can you pass me that paper towel? They shouldn't. That's masses. They shouldn't allow. Thank you. They shouldn't allow sales of used cattle because obviously they're all stolen.
Yeah, exactly.
Unless you're coming from, or you're a wrecker and you're coming from a wreck thing directly, and you have a license and blah blah blah.
Yeah. So yeah, gate. How do we get one?
somebody actually even offered to pay for the gate and they still said no.
What?
I forget who told me that.
Really? That doesn't sound.
Yeah, but they still said no.
Hmm.
I don't know.
But why?
Okay. Now we're gonna throw in some spices because spices. That's what we need. Okay, we need salt,
Actually, she finds where.
kosher salt,
Yeah, the other day Woods.
and it's fairly rocky, so I'm just gonna grind it up a little bit in a mortar and pestle like this. Kosher salt, and it's it's a fairly thick grain. Here, I'll show you.
Kosher is good salt. Yeah.
So it's a fairly like a rocky. So I'm gonna grind it up in the mortar and pestle
Okay.
so that it's a finer.
We're
Finer
easy
grind?
to-
We should have used that for the pickling. That kosher
We did
salt.
use.
Oh, you did?
We did use kosher.
Yeah, so it's fairly rough,
Then it can
rocky. So we're gonna make it
do something.
finer in the
Yeah, I
the
use
thing.
kosher salt for salmon.
Do we-
And we used in the first one.
grindy. I'm gonna put this down so you can see again. Boop. There we go.
Have you ever
Whoop,
made sausages
there.
before?
Grindy.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. So we've got approximately, I want to say almost 11 pounds at this point because all the belly fat definitely added some poundage here.
Oh,
So
I forgot about the belly fat.
So it's five teaspoons for 5 pounds. So we're gonna put 10, maybe 11, maybe 10. 10. We'll put 10 in because I'm also putting feta cheese in, which also is quite salty. So I don't want it to be too salty because you can't take it out once it's in. So we'll put 10 teaspoons of salt in, and we'll put in the equivalent. So it's usually 2 teaspoons for your other spices of each. So let me grab some spices over here. Want spices? Who wants to come play?
So rosemary is going in there because it's a Mediterranean. Fresh rosemary.
We're doing Mediterranean feta, rosemary.
Yes.
Lemon.
Lemon,
sun-dried
sun-dried
tomatoes.
tomatoes.
Neato.
Absolutely. Okay, so
The-
I'm just
the,
gonna put all
like,
my spices into this bowl here.
Mr. Fry is like, this sounds really good.
I almost went to the next marina because they're barbecuing. It smells like they're barbecuing sausage.
Are they?
I was like,
And you and Taylor are having ribs tonight.
Mm.
You're in for a treat.
And I bought
All right.
last night when I was buying the casings. I said, "Do you have any roast?" And they said, "Yes." Do you want a prime rib with the bone in? Okay. How many bones do you want? Well, give me. They said one or one. I go, no, give me two.
Nice.
I have it.
Well, for all those days you couldn't find a roast.
I know, right?
Now you have two.
I said, where I come from,
Excellent.
there was no roast. They were- it's huge. It's huge. It's
Pepper.
$129 prime rib.
Oh my God.
Wow.
I know. A good thing I don't pay attention when I'm in the store. I just say thank you. But it'll have to be for an extra special occasion because oh my
Yeah.
God.
Pepper. So
Why
I'm
don't you
looking
put
for
the call out?
pepper right now.
Doug's return.
No.
Pepper.
I think
And
something
pepper. Where would I be hiding?
He'd only eat like a little bit of this.
Oh,
too.
Pepper,
He'd be
where are you
like,
hiding?
I'm not hungry.
when he got his barbecue
Coriander then.
down, and I said, okay, I'll buy the steaks if we can barbecue them.
Mustard seed. Oh, I
So
want
his
some of
friend
that.
Daryl came and I said, well, Doug, you know how to barbecue.
What are
don't
you? Peppercorn! Yeah!
Hold
I found
on.
the pepper!
I don't know. I get Daryl. So I said to Daryl, would you and Deb come, his wife,
Coriander.
and we, I'll buy the steaks. He goes, good, because that Deb is so cheap, he buys crap. So I bought Costco grilled steaks. They were so amazing. Oh my gosh.
Still do we need back here.
And it
That's
was
great.
the first time you guys picked up my boat. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah, we'll have to tell you all
Coriander,
the
that's
shopping
crazy.
spots around.
Famous Foods has good meat too, and that they really put some.
That's probably close by where you guys
Well,
used to
snap.
live. Did you run King Ed and where?
King Edward and Prince Edward.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
They-
balls.
you
I think I'm out of coriander. Oh well.
But you
Okay.
you must have gone to Famous Foods.
Yeah, yeah.
So peppercorn. Pepper. So basically, I'm going to take some peppercorn seeds and grind them in the bigger mortar and pestle. Rawr. And I'm also going to add a little bit of mustard seed because mustard actually makes your meat a little bit more tender and flavorful. So I'm just going to eyeball this and throw it in, and I'll measure it out after. So we're looking for about,
There's one in Richmond though.
we're doing 10 pounds, so we're going to be doing 4 teaspoons each of
Yeah.
the spices. So there's 4 teaspoons of the smoked paprika in there. There's going to be 4 teaspoons of black pepper, 4 teaspoons
What does
of,
Taylor say? You
I'm going to put
she
3
has this,
teaspoons
like,
of mustard
healing
seed in there.
machine, and she always goes,
And then
you know, like, after
rosemary
you
I'll
go to
dice up, we'll do that
Costco,
fresh.
like,
And
amp it
salt
up
is
'cause
going to
you're
be
super, like,
10
stressed.
because
Yeah.
salt is
I was
twice as much
thinking
as the
about
rest of it.
that
And that's That's the dealio.
I actually literally took all
fun times.
and found the really bad areas.
All right.
So,
Did it?
Peppercorn flying out
yeah,
everywhere.
She got a lot of them.
Good.
That's why
Okay, you wanna see this, don't you? Yeah, you do.
Just finding alternate ways of because our medical system is so good, but it's gone like
Peppercorns are flying everywhere.
you don't get help.
They're everywhere.
I'm so
Well, they always just want to protect us.
Okay, who feels like grinding peppercorns?
At the beginning of February, because
I can bring this to you.
I got a
There you go.
UTI.
Grindy.
yeah.
I was worried because
Salt is good, so we'll put that in there. So we want 10 of
I was
these.
like, I came
She
with
needs
the,
D
One,
Manos. Have
two,
you ever tried D Manos?
3,
Oh, if you ever get one again,
4,
just knock on my door.
5,
It's a natural, instead of
6,
taking antibiotics, it's a sugar
7.
molecule, and it attaches to it. So when you pee, it flushes that out. But you can buy it at the store.
Oh,
And I had no idea because I used to get
That
it all
was
the time.
7.
And then one of my girlfriends was like, "You need Demonos." I was like, "Why didn't I know this?" And it works so
yeah,
good.
that's what
Okay, we'll grind this one up a little bit too.
I came as a flight attendant because I was still working at the beginning of February because they didn't know I was
These are awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I asked for the trip, the days and the time, at the beginning of February.
it doesn't need to be powder fine, just finer. Okay, so 7,
There for 5.
There we go. 8,
Admit you, or
9.
they made me wait for 5
10.
hours there. Yeah,
Oh, that's as easy as that.
And you're like in
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next, I will dice up some rosemary and some sun-dried tomatoes. So we'll
I
take
was
that
in
over there a
Richmond
little
just
bit.
in January.
Shove it
I
out.
think that was the first time I
And have a sip of wine.
There are places.
Where?
Cork.
Richmond General, I was there from 9 till 5 in the morning.
How's Pepper doing?
Ooh,
Feeling groovy?
Smelling fragrant.
yeah.
Excellent. Do you need something to beverage one? Do you want some fuzzy with lemon or some
Also some
I don't know what you got over there.
cherry cream soda. One.
Cherry something?
Cherry cream soda there.
Where is that? Is it hiding on a table that I don't know about?
It is over there.
Okay, I'm gonna let you guys take care of that and I'll take care of this over here.
Well, you're doing good.
Okay, so we need this over here. Oh, please as you go. That is my golden rule. Well, what now?
But I was speaking with Sebastian, and they delayed him 5 hours to be. Did you fell? And your bed is it ached.
I know. Actually, there was.
Let's do
I
rosemary
went to
next.
Richmond General, and only because Doug was driving me. And there was
So this
no
is
way
fresh
he was going
rosemary
anywhere else. Royal Columbian is
from Sherry's garden.
It's
Oh,
it's
yeah.
a shorter distance to Royal Columbian in the West than it is to Richmond General.
I'm gonna give it a little bit
so
of the old.
I said, please take me to Royal Columbian, and he took me to Richmond. So there was blood all over the
What
waiting
now?
room. It's like
Oh.
somebody had been bleeding up a storm, and there was a bowl there for them to bleed into, I guess. But nobody came to clean it up.
What?
I said, please go home. Please go home. I'm gonna be here for hours. Oh, no, no. As long as I can get out for a smoke.
You'll meet.
Was that
Doug one
Doug?
day. he's the neighbor of he's our neighbor, but he lives right beside Sherry,
Yeah.
and he's in Arizona for how long?
Well, it's supposed to be 3 months, but Daryl says he thinks he'll come back in a month because he wants his yacht.
Oh.
So he seems to be moving.
He likes the sun too much,
Yeah.
so he likes to
Yeah.
escape when it's
I didn't get it. He called when he got there, but I didn't pick up. Oh, because I was snowshoeing, so I did not pick up. But Daryl said, "Oh, that frickin' phone of his." He called me. I picked up and we talked for 2 minutes, and then he gets all these other calls from that somehow are attached to Doug's phone, his U.S. phone.
Oh.
And he's been getting all these calls ever since. And I said, well, I'm not getting them because I didn't pick up. But I don't know why that would happen. Why would that happen? Daryl's his really good friend. That spends a lot
Did
of
he
time
have
with him.
stuff forwarded to his phone or something?
Yeah, he has. If you call his Vancouver phone, it'll forward to his U.S. phone.
No, but I mean, did he attach it to Daryl's or something?
No,
Huh.
no, but there's something that is on Doug's line that if you talk to him, if you pick up, it'll pick up your number and start giving you these calls.
Oh God, that's horrible.
I know, so I'm
Spam bots.
Pick up.
Well, that's a good thing you didn't pick up. So we're finally dicing the rosemary here. Dicey.
From the Marina Garden.
From the Marina Garden from your song, yes, indeed.
I know, right?
You're getting an arm workout.
Yeah.
Switch arms. You don't want to get one getting, pop-eyed.
want that.
I've been watching the.
It doesn't
earlier
have to be
cartoons.
finely powdered, just down a little bit from what it was.
Okay. I've got a bit of a way to go with some of them.
Okay.
You know what I use is a coffee grinder now. I mean, I have that, but only when Alex comes over do I ever get it down because he's the only one tall enough to reach it. Where is Alex? Is he on the
He's
island?
on the island right now. He's doing island stuff that he needs to do. And then he's going to come back and be back over here doing mainland stuff that he needs to do.
If he wants to come over and try homeopathics, which I doubt he does, he can sure come over because I can make him some remedies.
Well, I think that would be a good idea. I think he needs
I mean,
to.
you got nothing to lose, right?
Exactly. It's always good to get
And they're-
another.
They're brandy based. So
You can't go wrong there.
yeah, exactly.
just
That's
can't.
what I tell people. Like they've got brandy in them. Like just give it a go. Give it a go.
Thoughts, concerns,
Looks great.
more?
If I can scoop 5 out of there of the more of the
Of the
stuff
more
that's pummeled,
granular?
yeah.
Yes. Okay, we'll see. Where you at?
Weak.
Where did you get that meat from, Sherry?
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see what we got here.
I got
There's some
I've
good
got-
pummeled stuff
I
here.
started with pork tenderloin. I
Better
had
take
in
care
my
of that first.
freezer, and I don't like cooking meat. Gross smell, you know. So pork tenderloin, and I usually save it for Ross. But there was 5 or 6 pork tenderloins in one pack, so I thought. So I gave one to Michelle, and she said, "Okay, we'll make sausage. It's not enough for sausage." And I said, "What else do you need?" She said, "Well, a big schlong."
A great big schlong of the big schlong of meat.
And I never seen the pork tenderloin in that at Costco, but the pork loin, is that 10 pounds of
It was pretty much like 9.5 pounds of schlong there for what was it, 27 something?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Didn't look.
It was a good deal. But that's if there's gonna be a pork sale, like Save on Foods, I think once a year puts it on crazy cheap sale of big, huge schlongs just like that, but for like $9 or $12.
You didn't see it, did you?
No.
Rewind the tape.
Yeah, it's on the tape. Yeah.
No, I didn't
And
see
just,
that.
or can you do a search for schlong?
Well, I'm sure, yeah, if there is a sale, buy them up, because then you can
Yeah.
just freeze the
Yeah,
stuff.
absolutely. Freeze them, and then you can cut them down into chops. You can cut them down into roasts. You can do this craziness that takes all day, or yeah, there's lots of things you can do. But yeah, obviously, whenever there's a sale on meat, buy bulk, freeze, separate, make into smaller packages, into meal size, so that you fill your larder, fill your pantry, fill your freezer. And if you only have a little wee freezer space that's attached to your fridge, go and invest in a small cube freezer. I highly recommend it because then you can have a bajillion more things to freeze, like packages of fresh fruit from the market,
Yeah.
like vegetables that you've grown.
Tailor this, but I think we should kind of do this. So I thought about an idea for like food, basically. So let's say there's 5 people and everybody makes a big batch of something, and then you give it to your 5 neighbors,
Yeah.
and everybody does that. So that
Yes.
essentially
Yeah.
there's 5 different meals, but
Yes.
you just make one big meal, and then you get 5 different ones.
Nice.
Yes, I highly agree. I think that's an excellent idea.
Yeah.
We could do that right here in the village.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
Well, that's when I got my brother
Okay,
to come over
that'll do
last
it.
Christmas, and
Lord.
he says, "I'm so tired of cooking." But by the time he went home, he had a box full of stuff for his freezer, and I had a
Sale
freezer
Pepe.
full of stuff.
Dun,
of
dun,
meals,
dun. Oh,
complete
mustard
meals
seed.
in
Yeah,
there.
I know.
And
Mustard seed. What am I gonna do with you, monkey? Where am I
I
gonna put
ended
you?
up getting a
Let's
like
put the
a-
salt over here. Nope, not there.
delivery service this week.
Mm.
I think they're dropping it
Are
off
you
now. No, it was a different one. It's actually
Put the
someone
salt
I
in
know
here.
who runs it. It's called Nana. It's all plant-based.
Okay,
They
salt.
gave me a coupon, so I'll
And I'm
see
gonna
how
take
it
some
is.
mustard seed here because, like I say, mustard makes I'm adding
really
mustard
faster.
seed. I'm adding
Yes.
mustard when you add to meat makes it much more tender. It
Oh, it
tenderizes it and it also enhances flavors.
oh,
Mustard seed or mustard, same idea.
I always add mustard seed. I love.
And I'm gonna grind it up again so that it's.
You have your. I should have brought my coffee grinder. I had too many coffee grinders. So what I use for spices. That's smart. I've been saving these last few months too. Other than people bringing me like food and because I broke my wrist.
the cast
Stuff
taken
cast
off
off.
like what,
Oh.
3 weeks ago, 2
Yeah.
weeks ago.
I still can't get my ring back on this finger, but it's coming along really good. And
Okay.
but what saved me was
Boink.
having meals in the freezer. I had tagines, I had soups,
Okay.
and then people brought me soup and brought me dips, and so that's what saved me. My freezer's kind of empty.
Okay, so sun-dried tomatoes
We gotta get back on
are not
the,
expensive. You can actually get these at the dollar store. This was $2.50 for a jar of sun-dried tomatoes. Super
And I
awesome.
made a bunch of the tagines.
I'm gonna dice it up a
of
little
that
bit.
Vegetable tagine.
Yeah.
And then I made spaghetti sauces and like meat sauces and. I think
Oily
that's what
slick little
saved
suckers.
me.
What's your favorite Mexican comfort food?
Mexican what food, sorry?
Comfort food. Like if you're feeling sad and you just want your favorite meal, what is
Soup.
it? Soup.
Fideos. If I made it for for Pierce Farm yesterday.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, the day before yesterday.
And what's in it?
It's a pasta soup with tomatoes, onion, and garlic.
Really?
Yeah.
Rex.
I'll make it for you
Simple.
someday.
Okay.
Yeah. I made it big and
Excited.
right. Normally
Yeah.
it has chicken broth, but I
Mm.
didn't put chicken broth in it. But it was really good.
Nice.
I have a friend in Burnaby. Well, she makes the best vegetable broth ever. And every time I make a soup and I use her broth, everybody says, "Oh my God, this is so good." It's her broth. And they go, "Please, can I buy her broth?" No, she'll tell you how to make it, but she will not make
Do you have the
sell it to
recipe?
you.
Because I've been starting to just save all
Yeah,
of
that's what
my
she does.
scraps.
And then she adds a bunch of her herbs from her garden,
Mhm.
calls it broth. It's never the same. It's always delicious.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Excellent.
That is the way to go with. And I'd rather I make good chicken stock, and I can make Jewish chicken. It's amazing. That's-
What makes it Jewish?
They don't use the bones; they use the whole chickens, and usually two. So I have a pot like this big,
Yeah.
and it's for the
The
penicillin.
Jewish style.
Yeah.
Okay.
Watch, yeah.
So,
chicken-
also,
Two
okay, so here we go. The
chickens,
spices
and
are
then
on
a
here,
bunch
and the
of-
lemon zest, and the tomatoes, sun-dried tomatoes, and I'm gonna throw in some
Yeah, I
feta.
made my chicken broth.
These containers, P.S.
Yeah.
These big honking containers, reuse these. These are perfect for when you make a big soup or a big pasta or something and you want to freeze it or put it in the fridge for leftovers or meals down the road. These are the best freaking containers ever. You can see these containers, there's a whole chunk of them down there. These are the best for soups and pastas and everything that you can make. You just pop them back in and freeze them. Done. Done! Magical. Okay. Come on, feta. Everything's better with feta.
I'm going to stop.
Are you?
Hey, stop that.
Well, that's Brent making noise out there. Hi, come on in. Hi.
Sorry, I wasn't bringing Roxy, but
Well,
his
Hi, Roxy.
his boat sank, and I didn't
What?
even notice.
Which boat?
That one of the tugs, he was out riding his motor. I was like, "Oh, there you go, Jess. Did you not notice the tug was sinking?"
Oh, shit,
He was
really?
out there dealing with it. Yeah.
Oh, my damn.
Does he need our help?
No, he's okay. He's
Oh,
fine.
hey,
He's all right
Roxy.
now.
Hey,
Oh,
Roxy.
yeah. I just come over
Okay.
here.
What story to know? Yes, we can help him. Hiya, Roxy.
Here's your wine there.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Oh, excellent. Yeah, I totally forgot white wine for the.
And that's, you know, I told Brenda, so they said, "Well, maybe my wine, well, one wine ran out." Like, I drank to the last drop of my box last night.
Oh,
Have you ever?
that's okay. All right.
So how's it going?
It's going. We're
And so what do you put sausages in?
sausage casings.
Ew, like, okay. What are they made out of?
Oh. Run away! Run away!
We have vegetarian chips, and we
You're
have vegetarian.
Well, yeah, I eat meat if it's in disguise.
Yeah.
Like lasagna, I can't cook it.
We'll
Yeah.
we'll put
But
these.
Brent's a big meat eater, so.
Oh.
Well, he
but
can
actually,
have
he's
some
a
sausages
vegetarian, like vegetarian, not vegan.
All right, and we're gonna put in at least 2, maybe 3 cups of wine as
Oh,
well.
good.
sure? Yeah. It's okay.
There's another chair in the back corner there, guys. If you want, you can move the table out or whatever.
She loves attention too, just like Leela, right?
Yeah. Anna and Leela, yeah, oh yeah, for sure. Okay, this is the fun part.
What's the fun part?
Well, I gotta mix this equally with both of these. So,
Okay.
I'm gonna do a chunk at a time and then put it into the big bowl.
Sherry.
White wine. Those are banana bread and apple bread.
Banana bread, apple bread.
I have
all gonna be
wine
fine.
in case you come over, but they're good wine.
Where is, oh, there it is.
Sassy Felix.
Okay.
And why you don't drink white wine? Sometimes I do.
Okay.
In the summer, I don't drink a lot of wine, but
Yeah.
apparently nobody would know by today.
Yeah. Okay, so,
I
let's
can
see.
actually go get more.
What do you need, what do you do? What's going
I
on?
could go get more wine because
There's some in the, there's red wine in the box there as well.
you might need some.
We're getting to it, we're getting to it.
Rolla.
Bigger
Oh,
lady.
She stopped the dog? Like she liked the dog?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, she's just she's 45 and she battled like 3 rounds of
Okay.
cancer. Everything's gone for body. Like I'm talking about 30.
All right, let's just put some of
You've got a
this.
bunch of limes or
It's so
What?
hard, but she's
Limes?
So much weight, right?
Limes, yes.
over here.
Yes, I do.
Can't even walk.
I have limes and lemons.
Anyway,
Oh,
she's
you
a
gotta.
go-getter.
So I'm gonna put some in here and then use the thing and mix this here.
Wow.
I have another big one.
It's gonna be an adventure.
40,000 drawn up.
Okay.
So Adriana's gonna do Mexican cooking
Ooh,
class.
excellent.
I know, right?
That would be super good. Actually, maybe I could just do it in this big bowl. That might
I just
work.
stayed there for
Ha, 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 ha.
hospital 2 nights, had the gastric bypass,
Sort of.
laparoscopically, so just tiny, 4 tiny holes.
Wow.
And she's already lost, that was 2.5 weeks ago, she's already lost 22.5 pounds. Like
Wow.
crazy. She has 100 more to go.
Wow.
But anyway, and they put her on a liquid diet, right, and she slowly increases. So as the stomach adjusts, right? And
So did she get that?
she got it done.
Oh
and
my
she's
God.
actually doing well.
Wow. That girl.
They're down by herself. And then they drove her
She
back.
is a
to this-
go-getter.
Yeah, San Diego. She's gone through so much. And then San Diego. And then her parents took her up there and took them for her to recover in their place in Palm Desert. So she spent a week there.
Wow.
So anyways, I spent time with her yesterday and she's so happy. Like,
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like she needed to do something for herself and also for her
Yeah.
health, right? Like she was getting bigger and bigger. And, you know,
And is that
Erg.
just because of her hormones or something?
the hormones and because she's really not able to do that much exercise. She has a lot of pain, but I think the weight's adding to that. And so the more she can swim, but she doesn't really like swimming, and so she can hardly, like, she's hardly walking around. She's got this giant hernia. And she went to get it repaired, and the guy said, no, you should get extra blood tests. So repairing a hernia will probably just fall out and stuff too much weight, right? No, we'll see how she does. I'm excited for her.
Interesting. Yeah.
I would never do that.
They're very good doctors at
I heard. Yeah, but then what if you got the wrong one?
Yeah.
Why?
That's the problem.
But she did research and
That's good. I guess you.
Where did she
roll
go?
dice.
she went to Tijuana.
Oh my God.
But she
Okay.
researched it and she's got a Facebook group and people had it down there and they
So there's some amazing smells in here.
And did you do some zest of lemon?
Yes, I did
Nice.
1, 2, 3 lemons
Yes.
zested in here. So that's that fresh smell.
Yeah.
And because we're doing lemons in here, that's why I wanted to do white wine as opposed to red wine. Because you can do red wine.
And what does the wine do?
The wine, it's like a huge flavor enhancer, and it also
It's probably
brings
like
all
when
the
you're making
flavors.
like a beef bourguignon, you add the alcohol in it. Yeah.
it totally enhances everything. Brings it all together in a really good way, kind of thing. So these are all, and then these guys have to be mixed in there. And it's cold, and this is, it probably should be even colder than this. Okay, this is too much in here. Get out there.
So
Get out there.
Go, you know, where they're trying different things. Why just settle,
Grr.
you know?
And you want to stay there?
I
I can pull another chair.
There's another chair in the corner there.
Sit there.
If you pull the table out, there's a chair. Sherry, there's a Sherry.
I'm gonna use
that spot.
I know for like the black stuff, maybe they're very good. but there's
Pull the
not,
table
like,
out a little
enough
bit, then you have more space.
No, there isn't because we'll pay well enough, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yoink. All right, you in there.
little pull out.
How was your
Weekend was good. Yeah. Yesterday, we're like nearly completed our new facility.
Oh, really?
So yeah, I was there painting and just doing some of the last minute.
Hi, Roxy. What you doing down there, buddy?
And then, yeah,
Where are you
friends
going?
over today and just-
A little monkey?
just trying to relax.
What are you doing?
Yeah,
Me too.
just like really been channeling this idea of like not feeling guilty for resting.
Okay.
Like,
It's hard though when you know
Yeah.
there's stuff to do.
yeah.
You need to
Okay.
You do.
My cousin makes these.
Yeah.
Hello, because they don't have alcohol. No alcohol. They've got green tea in them. But green tea and natural, all natural flavors. Like he sources from local farmers.
Tweak.
Is kombucha a big thing in Mexico?
Yeah, it's not common, but
Now at least people don't look at you like you're crazy when you talk about it. They're like, okay.
I never heard of that.
Really? Oh, interesting.
this one is good. I find the first sip of it tastes like coffee, since I've never been a cream soda fan. But it's actually after the first sip that I like.
Mixy, mixy, mixy,
Very
mixy.
low sugar. Very low sugar. It's like
Very low. I looked at it last time.
yeah.
Was it last weekend we were at Doug's and I think it was Carol. She said that you weren't doing so good.
No, yeah, yeah, I don't look cool, which is good, but yeah. No, my face got all puffy and my eyes were watering. I couldn't figure it out, and I had a really bad headache. I kept trying to, because I was getting sick. Anyway, so I ended up with the doctor, and then I had
Wah!
give me steroids and
It's also super out.
I feel like I should be at a table with a bunch of ants going, God, I need the meat.
you know what? Anyway, I'm okay now.
Yeah.
So I was trying to be good. I went and got had the Caesar salad ready to go, and I was like, hey, I'm well.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, another reason to just rest.
Mm-hmm.
So one thing about our neighbor Doug is it's like he wants to have a party. He wants everybody over at his place at least once a week. And sometimes he'll make all the food, and sometimes we have potluck. But he's moving.
Is he moving?
He's going over to TJ's.
Oh,
No, he's not going to TJ's. He's going farther down, isn't he?
He's going to the
Oh, because he bought a boat.
condominiums. Yeah.
No, he's
I don't
he's
think
gonna
he's
go-
gonna
he's-
like it.
No.
there.
He's
I think he's
there's
gonna
He's going to
move
move
place
it
into
out
a
front.
condo.
Yeah. No.
Oh.
He's got a
The boat.
He's
The big boat.
got that 72-footer.
he was showing everybody pictures of his boat. It was like, okay.
Like printed out on big glossy paper. Like, instead you'd be like, here, check out my phone and these photos. He's like, I've printed these massive extra large photos. Here, please take a look. They're like glossy print with a border around them.
But
Okay. There we
yeah,
go.
I think he's gonna find it lonely down there.
Well, there aren't. Apparently, he's going to be the only liveaboard because they don't allow boards, but
They
they're
don't
letting
allow.
him for probably cha-ching
Oh, yeah.
has made his way into being liveaboard.
And that boat's going to
Quietly.
cost a fortune to maintain. It's like,
He said, well, if I want to see, I said, there's no parking down there. We will have to walk if you want to see.
yeah.
He said, no, I'll just bring the boat down. It's a
I'll just sail down.
He's got like an engine room, like a ferry.
Two engines. Two engines.
I said, it'll cost you $100.
Just to get there.
come
Oh,
from
no.
here.
Yeah, at least 100.
I said, oh
But-
my God.
If COVID keeps up,
Yeah.
that could be a real nice vessel to go somewhere.
Anywhere.
He said, wouldn't it be nice? Well,
Venus
everybody-
goes.
Our baby's alive?
Oh, yeah. I'm sure. Oh my God. Exactly.
She's
So
pregnant.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Oh, congratulations.
I am probably
That's exciting.
waiting my ultrasound to see if everything is fine.
And when are you going to Mexico?
On Tuesday,
For how long?
my ultrasound is to the 10th, so I'm going back the 8th and then to the, I don't know. I need to pick up some things and then come back. That's my plan, but I don't really know.
Okay.
Oh, are you living in the house?
Yeah,
Okay, I'm Janet.
I'm at
I recognized you from the top up top, right? No,
Okay.
I'm Janet.
I thought you guys knew one another. I didn't even mention.
You've met Brent. Brent next door. You met him. Up at the
Yeah.
top. Yeah. So yeah. Not Brett,
Yeah, I didn't know his name. I was like,
Brett,
I have your new
And I'm
friend.
Jen. Yeah, so yeah, oh nice.
Yeah,
You
I'm
met
with Peter.
Roxy.
Sorry. I'm with Peter at the house group. We're your new neighbors.
Yes. Yeah.
Cause
Good to finally meet you, yeah.
neighbors, welcome to the village. Woo! Okay, this is gonna be fun.
Just one cup?
No, well, I have to detach.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
got a lot.
These are ginormous things here. Okay, there's one cup there, and let's put one cup over here.
And have you put the rosemary in yet?
I did. I took it off, diced it up fairly small, and then threw it in there with all the other goo. All the goo at once. Ship-a-da!
Massage.
Boink.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, I said, sorry, I'm busy. What do you think of that?
I don't want to use the blendy thing.
Really? Oh,
Looks
Fallon.
like this little stick
I
with
know.
no hair right now.
And I
so
noticed,
cold. He's like, oh,
but I gave Sandra one of Roxy's vests from when she was a puppy, right?
Yes.
But did you see it? It's really warm. It's one of those,
Yeah.
but it looks like a sporting
It does.
doggy thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it looks, yeah, that looks warm.
Yeah, he's
I
like,
don't know what Sandra's gonna do when her life is the dog and it's on the beach.
I know, right.
So, Brett says I'll just go to
I say, would
You-
Roxy
you-
ever come back?
I went with Sandra to
Yeah.
McDonald Beach. She can walk really far. I was there.
Yeah.
Like I was tired. She was able to walk further than it's very nice.
yeah.
Okay.
Like,
Ugh.
the summer,
Oh my
I
God.
just had to drive my sister to
It's
the
heavier and
airport,
heavier.
and-
Okay.
Yeah,
Bonk.
So nice.
This is a workout and a half here.
Yeah.
Sandra's one that needs first. She
Yeah,
has
she's
this old white
visiting
dog like that.
That
her
bites
sister.
sometimes.
Well, because I think he
Vicious.
has Alzheimer's or just dementia. Some sort of. So
He's
he'll
just
be
a
really
grumpy
nice.
old man. Get
He'll
off
be
my
really nice
property.
and
Ah!
I don't know what he's gonna do.
I've met your dog, now Roxy and Molly. Molly's like the Chihuahua.
Molly's
Oh,
Molly.
yes,
yes.
yes.
Kieran and
Molly
Kira's
and
dog.
Kira and Kieran.
So
Are
it's
they
Fallon
moving
too.
yet?
I don't think they're going to.
They're hilarious.
It's like it's $900 difference that you could save by moving whoop
But I
there.
don't think Kieran thinks logically like that.
No.
I know, so he likes the community spirit here. It's not gonna happen over there.
Well, the thing is though that he's
But
still
the thing
part
is
of this
it really
community.
changed.
It's just
Don't-
next door. It's
Yeah.
it's silly, man.
Multiple people have told him, you're still on the mailing list, so you can
Yeah.
anything.
You
can
still
just
come to
on.
all
True.
the still come to all the things
then he
and
said
There's
to
a
me,
lot of
when
money
am I
in
gonna
there.
get a view like that?
Fear of missing out, FOMO.
well, that's true. But is it $900 worth
I know.
right now?
But you will not get that again.
No.
No, but when he's like, oh, I might have to put my house up for sale, I don't know if I can make ends meet, it's like, well, then you should probably save $100 a month.
And that the thing is, if you put that up for sale, you're going to be screwed if you try and rent anything for less than what you're paying in mortgage there.
God, they- it's
Are you
crazy
kidding
rents
me?
right now.
A basement suite with 2 bedrooms is $2,000
Oh, yeah.
in a shit part of town.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, he was looking to buy another houseboat,
oh really?
but with more space for them.
He wanted to buy Jerry. He was
Yeah, I
like,
know.
I wonder if Jerry. I said,
He does
did,
want to sell it.
didn't
but-
you see Jerry?
Why doesn't he
fixing
buy
his house
Doug's?
up? Don't.
No, don't buy Jerry's. Jerry's
Buy
is
Jerry's.
falling
No,
apart.
no.
That's not.
Depends on.
Why doesn't he buy Doug's then? That's why I was asking how much Doug wanted to sell his for.
Well, you know what, I would offer Doug 150 for his.
He said he wants this up for 300.
No way.
What?
That's bananas.
No, it's not even. It's not.
It's not worth that.
No.
I said that upstairs is totally useless.
Mhm.
It's gonna have to be totally renovated. What are you thinking? And he spent nothing like that on that.
No, he didn't.
And Daryl did all the. No,
Oy.
no. And he'll want to get rid of it. It's gonna cost him just more if he doesn't.
It will be a really interesting person that buys this house. Like, come on, it's like a boathouse.
Okay.
Boathouse.
You know, he
yeah.
could make.
I think we're ready for actually making sausages after
Oh,
an hour and 39 minutes of prep.
I'm sorry, I can't clap very well.
I'll clap for you.
Oh my God.
Yes, I was
Okay.
thinking about, like, right, so my niece and her husband, they do pretty well, right? It's commercial real estate. And she's a personal trainer, but has her own studio, and they see our kids, and they were determined to buy a house, so their parents, my sister and his dad who had money, gave them a down payment of $500,000. That's huge. But guess what they did? They bought a $2 million house. They have a $1.5 million house. I wouldn't be able to sleep at night. Those interest rates move 1%. Like,
Why did they do that?
I don't know.
But it's
Who
that
is this
idea of
that
like
bought
you
what?
have the money, so may as but there's
But,
just not
but
very
commercial real estate, it could change. I mean,
Okay.
it's commission, right? I'm like, you guys are absolutely
Boop, boop,
nuts.
boop, boop, boop. Where's the funnel? There it is.
And it's
Yeah,
pretty
Dad.
high right now. So.
Funnel.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Tubi
Our market's
thing.
so crazy right now, like to spend that.
I think
And so they're gonna be house poor for the.
I think it just goes in here like
I don't know.
that. Pretty sure.
Oh, very good. Oh,
Look at that.
kind of like this. It's like a soupy shape with a.
Now I'm gonna read the instructions and make sure that I did it right. Because that's how I work.
It's looking a bit, I don't know. Is my mind somewhere? But that's
What's that?
It's like
Okay.
a condom.
Yeah.
Oh, it is. Oh, it's a
Oh, it
big
took her a while to put those on.
forever.
I
Forever.
know she wanted some help with that, but we kept saying, yeah.
No one wanted to touch it.
And so the butter,
what
Michelle.
Yes.
Where did the butter go in that whole
On
thing?
the.
The butter goes on the shaft as a
Oh.
lube.
Oh, God.
And it is literally. Otherwise, it just doesn't. The condom doesn't go on.
Lemons soaking in the condom.
Yes, that also helps as well.
Okay.
Okay, so
it's all
for
making
the
sense.
sausage making, it's not telling me in this. Oh,
I've never
excellent.
used such a fabulous machine though. That's awesome.
And there's also a thinner attachment if you want smaller sausages.
Oh, interesting. Like a breakfast
Okay,
sausage.
like the little.
Did you want a
Yeah.
smaller sausage
Oh.
or a larger sausage? I'm terrible. Okay, let's see. English, please.
So is his boat
Sausage stuffer attachment, excellent. And then it doesn't tell me.
What's in the oven, Michelle?
There are cheesy buns that I made earlier this afternoon.
How did his boat start sinking?
Because we got it repaired, and they did something. They didn't tighten something up, so it was at
Okay,
the
well,
shelter, and so that's what he
sausage
just
stuffer,
happened.
there
They
it is,
tightened
notch.
something, and then he
Tab.
turned off the pump so the battery wouldn't.
Notch.
So it wasn't even pumping. So it was all when he came home.
Okay, so I do need to
because
put the
he said
tab
they
in.
sink very fast, all of a sudden, right? So it was like it's now. It was good for such stuff, right? What the heck is that?
Notch.
Oh
Okay.
my God. I mean, that's his work.
Is it
Yeah.
still sinking or is he fixed
No, he's pumping it out.
it? Okay.
So he says it will be okay, but he's just gonna have to figure out how to prevent it from happening.
I kind of heard that he's gonna start dredging for us.
Well,
He doesn't like it's just no, because he doesn't want to do it, right?
Yeah.
Especially with your neighbors and stuff. Everyone's gonna complain like, oh, I got sold over here, well, I got sold over here, and it's not that easy to say we have to drag float fences across. Or we have to, and if the harbor patrol
Okay.
comes by, then you're
there we
screwed,
go.
Yeah.
right? And
I said that we'd be a lookout.
Ah, sure, sure.
Oh, they're coming out.
so it's a bit, it's quite risky.
Yeah.
In the middle of the river.
Yeah.
That means they do.
What are you stepping on here? Oh, the mat got moved. What you looking for there, Roxy?
So that's a tough one, but the thing is, the marina guys keep calling.
Okay.
You can't find one to do it. Many hundreds of thousands. So
Boop.
make sure the sturgeon are okay and.
You have to get a.
Don't hurt the sturgeon.
Sturgeon.
Okay, so basically down here, kids, we're putting parchment paper on top of cookie sheets. This is where your sausages are going to be caught, and also this is where they're going to go into the fridge to cool and chill. All right, are you ready for this?
So Brett was looking into these.
All right, this is the tricky part.
Doug about women going in, but now that's moving on investment just so it's continuous.
Yeah.
About $100,000.
Out.
Right? And it just. Yeah.
Okay, it's essential. It's essential you tie a knot in the end.
Ah, yes. Okay.
Last June, there was no island in front of my work, and then by September, it was huge.
And then that all of that stuff came down after
Yeah.
after the ice.
Yeah.
It was crazy. Like everyone went. It just brought everything down. I was so with the ice.
We're trying
Okay.
to figure out why our work bench is sinking in front of JP.
Because they've neglected it and just let it sit there.
Oh no, that bar. No, the ice was hitting it like crazy.
Yeah.
Bonkety bonk.
Like it was. I'm surprised.
It just looks
I was
rude.
listening to it. Where all the ice was like,
Yeah.
it was like. Oh boy, and I look at our dog, Michelle's dog. No, Michelle's tied to us, and I'm like, I could hear it all going down there. Oh,
I'm
jeez.
kind of lucky because Karen actually
Block
texts me.
Oh, hello, Miss
Yeah.
Roxy.
Okay. Too much air. Too much air, man.
Oh, it does look like the limp dick, doesn't it?
Just a little bit. Not gonna
No,
lie.
A lot of it.
So where do you buy that stuff? No, I never making sausages in my life. But where do you buy that?
I got that at Windsor Meats. No, it's very hard.
Oh, it's already. I was
Some
thinking. I've
butchers
never
won't.
seen it
Some butchers won't sell to you,
because
Oh,
they want
Windsor
to make
will.
money on their own.
Yeah. but usually you buy.
If I have a
you
little,
buy
I know
the
what I
meat
mean.
from- I mean, that's what I do with Windsor. I'll buy the cases and then buy the meat. Yeah. Okay, he's on it. But oh, you did.
I deflated him.
I wish I had my camera on my phone with me. It's funny. You're on video.
Oh my god. Okay. Get up there.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you ready?
Okay, we're.
This is
winning.
the exciting
We're winning.
part. Oh my god. Holy hell.
Okay, wait a minute. Where's
Roxy.
Have you got the lip? Where's the limp dick?
Oh, it's there. I pierced him so that the air bubble was out.
Okay.
Yeah, don't worry. Come back. Okay, let me move this out of the way.
Like she said, Kim,
You over there.
What do you have?
Okay, so the key when you're making the sausages here is even, steady pressure of meat coming down so that it comes out like this. Look at that. Oh yeah, oh baby, that's it. Make it the size that you want and then give it a little twisty, twisty, quick twisty. Yeah, yeah. And you want a constant, even pressure of meat coming down so that you can control your sausages and how they look. Don't we wish we all had this control? Woo!
And then what? You cook them?
Well, then what they're gonna do is they're gonna rest. They're gonna stay in the fridge overnight for a number of hours so that they dry properly. And then you can freeze them. But we're gonna be cooking them right away. So not all of them. Oh my god. But we're gonna cook some for samples immediately after this.
And what are they served with?
This is pork. Pork tenderloin and pork belly.
My family will
Beef or lamb, yep. Well, you can do whatever you want, really. I mean, there's all kinds of sausages, right? Hang on, just sit there for a second. Healing.
I'm a flight
Ow.
I had a plan. When I was fired as a pilot, before I was fired, I got fired. So we were talking to
Yeah.
and I met some person he was just spoken over phone. All the time usually. Wow. All the time. The things talking about things. And finally met. Wow. Nice.
You want to do reverse back and forth with these, so they're not all twisted the same way.
Okay.
Otherwise, they just all twist off. Meet down.
Well, party at the wedding night? Nice!
Oh, can you grab the door? That's probably Tyree. Tyree. Roxy!
I think I'm making it. I was so tired of it.
Well, you were. Oh, hi! Come on in!
It's been a while.
Hi, Mike!
Well, good.
Come on in, join the party.
Hi, I thought, I've been home for hours, but I misunderstood your post, guys.
Oh, hi!
I thought, hi guys. I thought I thought it was like in the parking lot. I thought that's where the sea shanty was.
Oh, no, we're doing a cooking thing today.
I know, I saw your post, right? But
Yeah.
I thought it was in the parking lot. And I
Oh,
thought that's where the
yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, well,
that's what she said.
Yeah, the shanty is up there, but we're doing cooking in here because all the gizmos are here. Like this sort of. I can't take all this up to the shanty.
I never cooked, so I wouldn't know.
Well, you get to. Do you like sausages?
Yeah, they look good on your post.
Excellent. Well, then you get to sample some
And I've eaten,
sausages.
so for me there's no hurry because I ate in a restaurant.
Well, come on in, have a seat. Would you like some wine or something?
Is that Southern
Excellent.
Comfort?
For sure. Yeah, absolutely. That works. There's glasses and ice somewhere around.
Great.
Can you maybe help
Hi.
find a glass and stuff? Yay, Village Life is good and right up.
I'm so glad I've been apologizing for the 4.5 weeks that we've been here. I warned everybody. Well, I mean,
It's hard to know everybody's
We should all have name
Not for
tags
everybody.
permanently.
not for everybody, but I know that it's just, I got a block, right? So I warned everybody when I'm doing it, just please don't take it personally, but we're all getting into this. And a week from now, I'm going to have to ask you again. And I've been doing it, but every time I get out of my house, it's like once every 3 months, but I'm very nice
No, we're good. We're good. Are you coming back?
I'm back.
Okay.
I'm gonna get another bottle of wine.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
I don't know if I'll see you when I come back, but maybe I'll come over and see you and Taylor when I come back from dinner. Yeah.
This is awesome.
And then you just, like I say, reverse twist them,
Okay.
and then the next one will be twisted that way, if I remember.
You'll twist it that way. Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah, this is the fun part.
It's like really satisfying to watch.
It is, isn't it? Oh, get in there, you. Everybody goes
And
down
so
there.
how often do you make?
We're doing it once a year, but I think we're gonna probably try and do it twice or 3 times. This will be the second time. No, this will be the first time this year because we did it. I think it was November.
Okay.
We usually do it in the autumn when it's so crappy and bluesy out and you want to do inside things like pickling and making sausages and just something fun to do that it's an indoor activity anyway. There we go. Look at that. Oh, sausages. Yeah, so years ago when I was in high school, I got put into a apprenticeship program. Meaning basically we spent a month of school in North Van. So we spent a month of school going to work in a designated space that would help train you instead of school. Yeah. So I was an apprentice at Peter Black Butcher inside, which was pretty cool.
Super cool. That's the thing, like I saw something today and it was all of these logos of like Apple and Nike, and then there were a bunch of random leaves like a juniper plant, and it was like, can you name these?
like the lack of
Yeah.
overall knowledge of like these really
Yeah, for sure.
natural things.
Things that we would, things that normally, if it was like 100 years ago, we would all know off by hand immediately. Of course, we know what a juniper
But
looks like.
also,
And,
even like making food like this, so many people are detached from the fact that like a sausage is even made this way.
Yeah.
You know?
yeah, for sure. And it's so important to know these things. Like this is when the internet goes down for the last time, y'all are gonna be screwed.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
And then, you know, like there's gonna be no supply chain, everything, you know, doomsday sort of situation scenario. Not to be a downer, but
Michelle, I was gonna have a bit of wine and food.
yes, absolutely. It's right there behind me. It's on the counter back there behind me, in the bar area. Bar. To the bar. Go to the bar. No, that's pantry. That's behind me. That way. over there. Wine. There you go.
I think it's been like 6 months since I last saw Mike.
I think that's about right.
Saw him up in the, right now I saw him up in the parking lot this
Oh,
morning,
okay.
so he's just, he hasn't been out since we got his picture up in the summer.
Oh, sure. There we go.
And is the casing like the what is it part of the animal?
Yes. Yeah, I believe it's the intestine. Because this is what intestine looks like.
Gotcha.
This is what you want to clean it thoroughly and rinse it and get the salt out that preserves it.
I have to say sausages, well,
They are tasty.
they are tasty,
And
depending
I-
on what you're eating.
But also this doesn't have any of the shit that like
No.
You're right, 'cause
Like,
that's
this is-
disgusting.
yeah.
So that's good.
There's no sugar in here. There's no
No, we know what
filler
they
in
make
here.
in hot
Yeah,
dogs,
you get all the
like byproducts.
Oh, no, it's all
That's
crap. It's all crap. There's a shovel here. Give me the shovel. Arg. Arg.
and you have a big bowl.
I don't know. This is the little bowl I'm working on right now. This is going to go on for a while, I tell you what. But I tell you what, we'll take some of the early ones and we'll throw them in the oven, and then we'll have some nibblies, and then I'll do the rest of this later. That's what I'm thinking. I'll finish this cord off here, and then we'll take a little break, and that'll be
You need
good.
a break. It's a lot of work.
Whoa! Look at that go! Yeah, so satisfying.
Well,
And
I've
then-
actually never seen this thing done, so it's kind of cool.
And then when you bake them, what's the temp? What's the
Just like, I mean, they're not frozen, so it won't have to be super, super hot, and it won't have to be super, super long. It's just like if you're doing in the pan, in the you know, that sort of thing. Same idea.
Do you
So-
know how long? You have to cook them long.
Well, I mean, when I throw bacon in there, for instance, I put in probably
you're talking this one.
yeah, a convection oven.
Oh, okay.
So 500 for I don't know 20 minutes. And then take a look, see if it's done. You know, go with the flow.
How do you
Refill
chop
your
it
wine.
down?
They'll look done. They'll
They'll look
smell
done,
done.
they'll
We'll
be white.
we'll cut one open and it won't be pink in the middle.
Okay, that's good. Okay.
But yeah, it is very satisfying to make sausages. It really is. Does anybody want to have a go at this?
I do have to go to my dinner.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah, maybe.
I will put some. Whoa, this one is split. Excited. Too excited over
So
here.
what do you do in that case?
Well, you just put it back up here. Twist this one off.
Gotcha.
Hi. How are you? Whoops. Settle down there, big boy. All right, we're just gonna take this one off and cut it.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
This is
Hi.
Tyree. This is everybody. Everybody
Hi.
introduce yourself
How
behind
are
me
you?
there.
Nice
This
to meet you.
is the village. It's the village. So I will cut this here and then tie it off and then start a new one,
Gotcha.
which is
Troubleshooting.
yeah, absolutely, no problem.
I'm feeling tired
Yeah.
almost all the time. And my
But
back
not, are you
is
not? Like have not?
Not anymore.
Oh, good.
No, and it was not so bad.
Unless the boat floats and moves.
Yeah.
Then that's a different story. Okay,
Yeah.
let me cut this and
Good.
then where's this?
When I was flying as flight attendant,
You felt
sometimes
it.
I felt like, oh my god.
Mhm.
No,
Let's cut it here.
it wasn't so bad.
Good. Yeah, because I did
I'm
have
on my
swallowed,
way
like,
out.
my head for it.
Oh,
But
okay.
yeah, so I was nauseated, but only for my first 3 months, and it was
Yeah.
weird. Just goes away.
Yeah, so I was like,
There we go.
Correct.
Excellent.
Away, like,
Okay. So for camera's sake,
Shit. Hands are quirky.
Yeah, my mom knew that. I'm not like, I'm worried all the time. I don't know if that's
It's normal.
Yeah.
When you get your ultrasound, it'll be cool. Yeah.
okay. So for camera's sake, for you guys, we're gonna stop now because this is gonna go on for hours. It's already 2 hours in. So obviously you can see we've made some magnificent sausage links. Ah! And we're probably gonna throw some into the oven and roast them up there for the people that are here to sample. And then I will continue making these because there is still a ginormous bowl and another bowl to go. And more sleeves to be putting on to the shaft. Yeah, I'm going to have to lube it up again with the butter. All right, so enjoy and, I don't know, usual crap, likes, follow, blah, blah, blah. I don't care. All right, so ciao, ciao, and we're going to go and eat sausages now. Okay.
Really? That was fun. Yeah. Girl, how do you get